hell is that MFer's problem, man? That is the biggest dumbass I've ever seen in my life. That some bitch can't drive a wood screw. Damn shit.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of 2021 of our special edition GCOE podcast.
Season 5, the special sauce.
Season 5, yeah.
Special sauce.
Season 4.1?
Yeah, I think 4.1.
So it's like it's an update to
4.2 really.
4.2, yeah.
Because the second episode of this season. So I forget the last one we did was after Atlanta, right?
After you won.
Yeah.
Everybody thought, and everybody thought we did it.
He was doing I forgot the last one. What
happened?
happened?
When was that? What happened?
Well, it didn't work anymore. So, but at least we're back.
And we're going to Talladega.
Yeah.
So
and we're going to Talladega.
Could work.
And you did, 11th at Richmond, which you hate Richmond. Well, I shouldn't say that. Richmond, maybe not your favorite, so that's...
Not my favorite, but I thought that was a good day.
Yeah.
Like 11th there is like pretty good. I actually had like a fairly fun day at Richmond, which is the first time in 8 years I've had fun at Richmond. So that was good.
What made it fun? What was fun about it?
Not running like complete dog shit.
That'll do it for you.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll make it. That'll make any track a lot of fun if you don't run bad. Just a place we've struggled at so much, and it's been frustrating because we haven't been able to figure it out. I haven't been able to figure it out, and we kind of went with a different mindset, and I did too, and it was like a pretty smooth day.
Yeah.
We actually got behind the one caution in stage 2 when there was a yellow in the pit cycle that trapped us a lap down, and we just took the wave around, but we were so far back in the pack, we got lapped again, and it just didn't really work out. But no, wasn't a bad day. Finished 11th on the lead lap, so that was good.
Which
that's
not
bad.
many of you did.
Yeah. So I was, it was a good day. It was like the happiest I felt finishing 11th in my life, which was good.
All right, yeah.
It's great.
Not a bad day.
I like it.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch most. I saw the last 50 laps of the race.
Yeah.
I was listening.
Same here. I had a friend's 40th I had to go to, and so
I was doing that thing where I was at the Humane Society.
Cause dun da da da, there's a new member of the family.
Chuck got a goldfish.
Yeah. The Humane Society is now doing goldfish adoptions. So people will abandon goldfish into toilets, into drains, and they've got a group of people that are going in and like fishing them out, and they've got a whole section, an aquarium section where they're
fish can get expensive too. I mean, get a rescue fish.
I have koi fish.
Koi fish are really expensive. So
yeah, they're in my fountain pond. And there's I counted them yesterday. There's 12.
You got to make sure there's no raccoons around.
Nah,
get them.
We had
maybe there's one less. I don't know.
We had an animal that used to come into our pond in the backyard and leave the carcasses of the fish that they had decapitated.
You need to get some sort of, not like a fountain, but any sort of bubbling type water will prevent usually.
Right. Well, this was a long time
animals.
ago. So that animal,
does Sturgill try and get the fish?
No, he's fascinated by them though. Like there's a little a ledge that is all around, and he'll walk on it and kind of look at him and follow him. I think he's gotten used to him now to where he's like, nah. One night I actually thought he got one. I was sitting, there's like a little swing on the side of my porch, and I can kind of see the fountain. And I was sitting on that one night, and it was like a month after I moved into that house, and at the corner of my eye, I'm like, and me and some friends were talking like, man, what if Sturgill gets fish one day? Because he was like, had his nose in it, and he kind of paused at it. I was like, what if he gets one? And I looked over, and it looked like he had one from 30 feet away. Because there's 2 goldfish in there that are pretty big, and one is like, he's got a bunch of colors. There's like black, orange, and white. And I was like, holy shit, he got one of the goldfish, and he's messing with it. But it was a black, orange, and white leaf. But it looked like a fish.
Sometimes
I was like, he got it. But we steered away from the fact.
We completely digressed.
You didn't get a fish. You got
a barracuda.
Yeah.
No, I got a dog named Dolly.
Dolly.
Her full name is Dolly Paulton.
I like it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, she's a plot hound. So I found
what you wanted.
Yeah, it's a 3-year-old plot hound. So she's not young, but she's still young enough that.
You'll have some solid times with her.
Yes.
Got to have a pupper party once.
She does well
we can.
With So I took her up to meet my mom's dog, Sally, yesterday, because if I'm traveling, she's got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
But her and Sally, who's 15, got along really well. Obviously, Dolly's young and a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I should have done this a long time ago.
We told you.
It showed me that I can actually feel. I have feelings.
Okay, so Chuck has feelings.
Yeah, I had to put her in the crate.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to go.
Right.
Like, she doesn't want to get in there.
Yeah.
So I finally worked on it and we got her in there just like through.
Did it pull at your heartstrings?
It did. She looked at me like, "Why are you doing this to me?"
Well, and she's 3.
Yeah.
So she's probably not used to always going in a crate.
And she's
when they're a puppy, it's easier, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
She's already gotten out once.
Like escaped?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get a new fence for my backyard.
Oh, she got out of the fence, not the crate. Okay.
Yeah. Plot hounds, hunting dogs.
Yeah.
She found a scent.
Oh,
and
dear.
There's a little cubby hole in the wood part of the fence, and then there's the chain link fence on the other half.
Yeah.
And there's a trail that runs along there, and under that chain link part, there's a full-on hole that I turned my back for 2 seconds. And I looked up, and she was in the next yard, and I was like,
nice.
Son of a...
Nice.
So at like 7 in the morning, I'm jumping over fences, running after this dog. And,
yeah, they're like kids.
Yeah.
They'll,
Well, that's good. We all have 4-legged friends now. The cool kind, too, not cats.
Right.
No cats.
Cats.
If you got a cat, I made fun of you.
Yeah.
No cat.
We're on record.
Funny, I actually got a cat also.
Cats. There was one sitting at the pound or the Humane Society, and I was like, that's a cool looking cat. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love how we start the podcast and everyone under the sun wants to call my phone. It's pretty awesome.
It's not your dad.
Did Dave? I know. I was about to say. Did
no,
Dave
it's not
call?
my dad. It was a buddy of mine, and then the crew guy is like just.
It's like they know.
Yeah, it's like they know I'm doing something. Like we were sitting here setting this thing up for 40 minutes, and no one's calling me. and then when we start,
Well, Burroughs went up and he told everybody like, "Hey, they're recording now, so call him now."
It's like, geez, I need to go do not disturb or something.
Well, the next time we do the show, we should do it. We shouldn't do the show. The dogs should do the show.
They could.
Like
we should have that.
Put them in the chairs, and we go off and do something, and just let them.
It's almost like the puppy Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's just we put the logo on there, and then we just have them wander around the studio, pee on things.
Yeah, there'd be random shits everywhere.
Yeah. I think that would be an interesting show.
I think it'd be really interesting.
Had a concept a while back for NASCARs.
Yeah.
You've told us, I think, about
Puppy
this.
Bowl, and then boom, cats racing.
People love dogs, so it probably would get rated very highly.
Yeah.
It'd probably be the highest rated show we've ever
It
had.
probably would.
It'll really boost the YouTube channel with the puppies.
Yeah.
So.
Did you get any backstory on Dolly Paulton?
I know she is originally from Transylvania County.
Okay. I told Chuck via text that you should have named her Janet. You know, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I was like, she
no,
looks like
you shouldn't
Dolly.
Rename her though.
Should or shouldn't?
No, shouldn't.
Yeah.
Unless she was really young. If she was like a puppy, and they had just named her to like identify her, then. But
I don't know where she got the name. I don't know why she got at 3 years old to the Humane Society. I did get a lovely message when I adopted her from Alex Bowman saying congratulations on adopting a dog from the Charlotte Humane Society.
Nice.
So.
But
apparently it goes out to everybody.
Okay, yeah. I was wait a second. Did he text you, or this is just like Humane Society?
He was volunteering there that day, and he saw me, but because of COVID, he couldn't.
Wait, is this a real story?
No.
I was like, are you bullshitting us?
I was like, he volunteered at the Humane Society.
He's got a lot of dogs, right?
He has a couple, I think. Yeah.
But I think there's an ally partnership with the Humane Society here, and they did it was on a white screen somewhere, so it was probably either at Hendrick or during media.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. He did that.
Yeah.
Well,
who do you think has the coolest dog in the garage besides Sturgill? Like of the other driver or crew chief dogs you've met, like when you've been in the back before COVID.
Yeah.
In the DO lot.
I don't know. There's a variety of different dogs. You got like your little French bulldogs.
Yeah, not my favorite.
Not my favorite. They're very loud. They snore. The
They're
breeding is
stubborn.
very hard for them.
Yes.
Living is very tough for those dogs. Eric Jones has a big black shepherd.
Oh.
Huge. I mean, the thing's got to be over 100 pounds. Oscar, I think his name is. And he and Sturgill, I don't know what their deal is, but like Oscar
enemies or frenemies.
Oscar like shows teeth whenever he sees Sturgill and like just doesn't like him. I don't know why. He's very aggressive towards Sturgill, but I think he's like playing, but he's like really aggressive. So that dog kind of scares me. Honestly, like cliche, like Bubba's dog.
Oh yeah.
Is awesome.
Yeah.
He and Sturgill get along great. So like out of all the dogs, obviously that's the one I like spend the most time with, Archer. Yeah. So Archer.
Asher. Mine's Archie. His is Asher.
I forget what dog.
He's a Aussie Doodle.
Aussie Doodle. Yeah. He's a good dog.
His eyes, like from the pictures,
different colors.
Yeah. I was like,
there's a what is that? There's a name for it when you have two different colors. Speaking of big dogs, Archie and I took a walk 2 weeks ago, and on our walk met an Irish wolfhound that weighed 180 pounds.
Oh, wow. All three of the words in that name are terrifying to me. Irish wolfhound.
I love Irish wolfhounds. I don't know that I've ever necessarily met one in person. I just admire them from afar. They are massive dogs.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
They have like a very distinct look. And they say that they've been around forever, and so a lot of like folklore surrounds
Looks
them
like a
and
werewolf.
their stories. Yeah. So they think like a lot of werewolf stories are based on Irish wolfhounds.
Just massive Irish wolfhounds.
180 pounds.
Oh my God! There's a picture of it to this lady.
I know.
It's massive.
He dwarfed Archie. Archie looked like a miniature dog compared
to him. Look at his dog
Archie's
on his hind legs compared to this guy.
It's massive.
Huge.
His name was Seamus, I think. Seamus, I think.
Huh?
I think the guy said.
Seamus. I think like if you have a dog that big, he's 180 pounds, it looks like a werewolf, you have to have a really cool name for him. Like Bartholomew.
Do you go with like an Irish name? Like this is
Seamus O'Murphy. Possibly, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, one of those are big dogs. I saw they only live like 6 to 10 years.
I know.
They don't live very long.
All the big dogs, like Great Danes, don't live super long either.
Yeah. Chase has a Great Dane, Elliot.
Does he really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He has a Great Dane. Grew up with Great Danes, I guess. He and his parents have a Great Dane, and it's a big dog.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I'm drawing a blank. No, it's Fletch.
Oh, okay.
Fletch, named after the movie.
Chevy Chase
Fletch
movie.
lives.
Good.
But that's a big dog, and I took Sturgill down to Georgia last year, and we went to Chase's parents' house, and so both the Great Danes were there and Sturgill, and they were running around in the backyard, and it was like they teamed up on Sturgill, and those are big, like powerful dogs, and they were so funny when like they had the speed on them. They had overall top speed, but when Sturgill was cutting, they were
agility.
They were gone.
Straight line speed, yes.
Yeah.
Can't cut.
You cannot corner whatsoever, but it was pretty awesome. But they were massive dogs and like all muscle too.
Yeah.
So
I learned yesterday that Dolly has speed. When we were at my mom's, like she hit that like next level. I was like, oh, so I'm not going to be able to catch you if you go.
Probably not. How much does she weigh?
43 pounds. She's a little underweight right now.
Okay. She needs to bump her up, give her some treats.
Sturgill almost got a squirrel this morning. I almost forgot to say. Yeah. Almost. Like he's come close a couple times, but this is the closest I've ever seen him get. So let him out the door this morning, and out my front door there's a pretty big tree, like 30 yards away. And I let him out, and he bolts, and he never does that. Bolts, jumped off the porch, like 5-foot porch, boom, jumped off of it, and was running after a squirrel. And it was like a chase scene in a movie. He was like slowly approaching, like getting closer, and he got maybe a foot from its tail, and it jumped into a tree. But it was so close to it.
Catching him's one thing.
What would
Passing him's another.
What do you think he would do if
I don't think he'd do anything.
Would he bring it to you?
I really don't think he'd do anything.
Ooh.
Like, I really
don't. You got to
don't.
be careful. My sister's lab last year got bitten by a rabid squirrel, like on her paw, and the dog was like flailing to get it was like from a movie, and the like squirrel wouldn't let go, and it was like mangy, and she was a puppy, so she hadn't got her rabies shot yet, so it was like a whole thing, and we had to go to the vet.
Did you guys see the video? Speaking of rabid,
the bobcat.
Yeah. Did you see that video?
I did see that video. Props to that guy for picking up the damn thing.
I mean, what do you do in that situation?
How did the lady even know? Because she yells. She's like, Bobcat, Bobcat.
Well,
You can hear it.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched the video again, and you see it come across the road.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it was just a house cat that was in her carrier." And it's like, no, you see the bobcat come across the road, and then you hear it.
I think that's why the bobcat came, is because the cat in the carrier.
But it snuck around like it was gonna try and
stealth.
Bobcat.
He like looks at it though, like he takes it into the yard. And he's like
the thing's probably clawing the shit out of him.
And then he throws it, and it comes back though. Did you see?
It comes back, and then he got his gun out, and he's like, I don't know what I'd do.
I'm gonna shoot that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
bleep that.
I mean, what do you do in that situation? I mean, I probably would just try to punt it as hard as I can at first to get some distance, and then pull my gun out.
I've been at the last dog I had. We got attacked by 3 dogs, what looked like a Doberman, and then 2 like pit or pit mixes, and they went after the dog I was walking, and I just like screamed bloody murder, like. I would never kick a dog.
Yeah.
But a dog comes after me and my dog, I will kick a dog. And I was like kicking, like I kicked the Rottweiler and it like I kicked it a few feet that way.
And that guy, when he threw the thing, like he threw it.
Yeah. He chucked it.
It's like, I don't trust you as far as I can throw this bobcat.
Yeah.
I love that he also has like a pan of brownies or something.
Yeah. It was very odd.
He had his coffee and like he's getting ready to go and he's like, he's waving to the lady that's running. He's like, hey, Karen, good to see you. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Where was that? Somewhere.
It was in North Carolina.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Because we have coyotes in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. Do not mess with mountain cats.
No.
Because they there were people on the internet, like on Twitter, that were commenting. It's like, I can't believe that he kicked that cat. And I was like, that's a bobcat.
It's bobcat. That's completely different.
A predator.
It's not like you're going to kick your Siamese cat.
Yeah.
Like,
those things can kill you.
I mean, even if it was a feral street cat, I probably wouldn't have a problem kicking him.
And it was rabid. That's the other thing. Like, if you see an animal like that in the daytime in a city like that, it's probably rabid. So
we aren't advertising punting animals.
PETA, do not come after us.
If you are getting attacked by a bobcat or a very aggressive dog,
you got to
or even your normal street cat that is attacking you, full on Janikowski in that thing.
I just have this mental image of like a flying like tabby cat, just like.
If you're getting attacked by something, man,
yeah.
I mean,
and if they're rabid.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying go walk down the street to
like a person's walking a dog,
just punting dog. You're getting attacked by one.
The man punted Baxter.
Man. Always comes back to Anchorman.
We're going to get people being like, I can't believe you're talking about punting animals. I'm like, not like that.
No, we're talking about punting rabid bobcats. There's
animals that are attacking.
Yeah.
Isn't that a show? Animals that attack. When animals attack.
Dude, I would, if there was a rabid, freaking the cutest penguin ever coming after me, I'd punt that thing all the way back to Antarctica.
I don't want rabies.
I'm like picturing it toddling.
My rabies vaccine has run out.
Dude, I would.
What do they give humans when they're
when you get rabies?
When you get rabies,
or the shot, or the if you
get bit by a rabid animal. Like a bat or something.
The rabies vaccine has changed.
We don't get. Do we get when you're little? You don't get a rabies vaccine.
No, that's not one of the things that you're normally.
It's not like
vaccinated for.
Chickenpox, MMR, rabies.
So in high school, we were moving, and there was a wounded bat in the house when we were moving. So apparently, rabies can get transmitted through the bat guano.
Also,
it turns into dust
bat
and you can
bites.
ingest it.
Guano.
Guano. But the shot, we had to get shots.
The bat bites too. If a bat gets in your house, their bites apparently don't really hurt, so they can bite you in your sleep, and it will be unbeknownst to you.
Well, we can talk more about rabid bats and such
when we go to CODA
after this message from maybe a sponsor.
Oh, we'll get back to punting bobcats in a second, but we have a very special guest. Cole Swindell has joined us via Zoom. Cole, how you doing?
Good, man. Good to be talking to y'all. How y'all doing?
Doing well. We're kicking around, and we figured, thanks for coming on the show, man. It's been a little bit, and
it's been a couple seasons since you've been on.
Yeah,
I know it seems like it hadn't been that long, but actually. I know last time I was there, I got to be in the studio and all this. Things have changed a little bit, this Zoom, but I'm glad y'all are still rocking, man. That's awesome. Appreciate y'all having me on again.
Yeah, man. Well, we're doing a handful of episodes this year. We're not doing as much, but we've been lucky to be in the studio together when we're doing that, and hopefully we'll all be able to do something again soon. But through all the last couple years or a year and a half, whatever it's been, music's kind of shut down, and you guys haven't been touring. What have you been doing? Keep yourself busy before you get back going. I know you just announced a new tour.
Yeah, it has been. It's been a crazy year for everybody, no matter what business you're in. But for me, it was just time to kind of, write a lot, and that's what I've been working on a new project anyway, new music, and although, like I said, things have changed. I mean, a lot of the writing processes, the studio process, everything is different. So a lot of Zoom stuff, as you can imagine, writing and getting to spend some time in Georgia as well, man. Family time that I wouldn't have had, So it's been a little bit good and bad, but I'm ready to get back to it, and glad y'all been back rocking for a while now, man. And that was me being a big fan. That's been awesome to be able to keep up that and golf and all that. So
yeah, I know. I hope they open it up to where we can get you back out to a race.
Nashville, maybe.
Nashville.
Right.
Yes, I wanted to ask you about that because I'd heard about it, but I for some reason didn't realize it was this year. I thought it was later on or something. But so it's this year.
It's in June.
Yeah.
June 20, like June. Yeah, that's. I might have to. Like I said, I don't know what things will be like then and whatever. But I would love to get to see y'all, man. I got to go to my first Bristol race. Not the dirt one, but that was about the only race I've been able to go to, man. I've been catching y'all on TV though, so I'm glad y'all are coming to Music City, man. I think they're gonna love y'all here.
Oh, I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Do we know if they're gonna bring back like the guitar as like the trophy? Do we think?
I don't know that yet.
Okay.
I think they should.
That was a Sam Bass guitar, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Sam Bass guitar.
Yeah, like hand painted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah, the one that Kyle Busch destroyed in Victory Lane.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about that too because I remember hearing about that and being like, I guess that's what rock stars do, break guitars, but that's not one you really match. I wonder how that went down.
No,
I'm glad I wasn't there. I'd have been uncomfortable.
Dude, I remember watching that race at home, and I guess he talked about doing it before that race. Like, I want to break it and give a piece to everyone on my team. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's a cool idea, but
in theory,
destroying a hand-painted
like
Sam
a really
Bass guitar.
nice guitar,
and
too.
I think Sam Bass was standing there.
He was.
Yeah.
He was in. Yeah.
I'd be like, dude, what the
I have
what the
secondhand
hell?
embarrassment.
I don't understand.
Crazy, dude.
I don't understand the rock star mentality of like breaking a guitar.
Yeah, you don't see country artists do that usually.
I'm going through the process of building a Telecaster right now, and like I've put a lot of like time and effort into that, and like I couldn't see just smashing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's how he felt. It had all the hand painting, all the time you put into it. But I didn't know the idea. That does make it. I mean, I get that he was trying to give a piece of it to everybody, but guitar is better in one piece, as I've learned. So.
Yeah.
Plus, if you had to guess out of a lineup of drivers, who would be the driver to do that? I mean, that's would probably be behind the list of guesses.
Well, the other question would be: does Kyle know how to play guitar? Because if he doesn't know how to play guitar and he's not going to play, then why not break it up and give it to people?
If I was going to break it, or you want to give a piece to your whole team, I would have just took the picture in Victory Lane and then professionally had them like cut it up into pieces.
Yeah.
At the shop or something.
And Kyle's got, I'm sure, a few extra dollars. I bet he could have got another one and maybe got that one hand painted too. So.
Yeah.
Replica mini guitar.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah, neither here nor there. So we interrupted you in the middle of a writing session. You told me.
Yeah, man. I'm over here writing with my buddies Zach Crowell and Ashley Gorley, who literally has like 53 number ones. We wrote "You Should Be Here Together." We wrote "Middle of a Memory," several more. So pretty crazy, man. Getting to write with those guys, and we're just all working on new music. So. I wish I could show you. I know I'm outside. I would show you inside of the studio, but they're still working on the song. And I said, I need a break. I'm going to go talk to my friends on Glass Case. So.
What's the collaborative songwriting process like? Like, how does that even work when you have multiple people trying to put together one song?
everybody's got their own style, their own way, but what I've learned is there's no, really right way to do it. You just kind of, and I wish y'all could see a video. I kind of wish I had a video from today, because it's the most, I think anybody outside that was seeing it, they'd be like, what the hell, what are y'all doing? What is going on, man? Because it's just a bunch of, somebody's got the guitar playing and you're just throwing out ideas. Everybody's kind of self-conscious to like, this isn't the right line, but what about something like this? So, and it's, we end up with a song, and it's a crazy process. But like I said, there's no formula to it. I think, it depends song by song. Sometimes you start with a melody or just a thought. Somebody says something and you think of a song or whatever it is. You just kind of go with the flow, and that's what I like to.
So do you like keep a notebook with you, and like if an idea comes, you just kind of like write it down and like, all right, that could be something. I may come back to it later. How's that sort of process work for you?
Absolutely, man. If I lost my phone, I think I have it backed up, but all of my song ideas, and I think most songwriters, they keep them in their notes on their phone, and that's kind of what you're doing. You're running through, seeing what ideas you may have, and a lot of times they're not good ideas, but you have to throw them out to get them out of there, and when you all agree on something, you kind of do it. And a cool thing, I got to do a charity golf tournament the other day, and the comedian Nate Bargatze,
he's been on the show.
He's a big golfer. Okay, awesome.
We love Nate.
Obviously, oh my God, I've just discovered him over the past several months, and to realize he's from right here in Tennessee, and I got to play a whole round with him the other day, man, and just his delivery is so funny. But somebody asked him, your jokes, how do you do that? And he mentioned that they do a lot of the same things we do. They write it down and just kind of expand on it. But a lot of his, he said, are real life stories. As some of my songs, not all of them, but it's pretty crazy to see somebody else in the entertainment business that's how they keep up with their ideas too. So.
Yeah. What charity were you guys playing for?
It was Tracy Lawrence, one of my favorite country singers. It's his charity, and I feel like it's, other than writing songs, man, it's like charity golf tournament season. John Daly's got one Thursday. Some of his stuff. So it's man, if it hadn't been for golf, that's kind of what I love to do outside. I'm writing songs, and that's kind of gotten me through this whole pandemic, man. That and getting to watch sports on TV so we can get back in the stand.
I saw that you're getting ready to go back on tours at some point this year. When was the when was the last show that you played? Because like music is such a communal experience between both the artist and like the fans,
and the energy.
Like that's been something that I know I've been missing, like going to shows and like playing around people. Like that's just, there's a big loss there. So when was the last time you played in front of like a big audience?
I mean, a big audience was probably last March. I think March 13th. I remember when March rolled around this year, I was like, it's crazy that this is when the world shut down. We took off that weekend thinking it'd last a month or two and we'd be back on the road. And here we are, and I, like I said, we got to make sure people are safe, but also you're losing, people don't understand artists. I mean, if there's not a crowd out there and you're feeding off the energy, some people are like, what's the point in doing the show if you can't fill it up and do it how you want? When Chesney came out and canceled his stadium tour, it kind of worried me a month or so ago. And then Eric Church came out and said he was doing his tour, and that kind of gave me some hope. And now the Thomas Rhett tour, I'm on that starting in August. And man, it's just going to be, like I said, I've done an acoustic show, and just it's been forever since I've been on stage. I mean, just the nerves, man. It was almost like the first one. I can't imagine when I get back out there in front of a big crowd, it's going to feel like the first one, and it kind of will be. I think we're all kind of starting over, and I'm just looking forward to it.
What's your pre-concert routine? Like, what do you like to get the nerves in check, or to like either ramp it up to like before you go out on stage?
I might know the answer to that question, but I'll let Cole.
Now, Blaney gets the guess. What do you think it is, Blaney?
I've been a part of a couple of them before with you, and
maybe a drink or two.
It's usually I remember, you do a shot with everybody before you go on a stage. You put all your band members and everyone there.
Yeah. And it kind of, to me, that kind of gets you out of the moment, because I'm ready to go. When it's 30 minutes before showtime, I'm like, just put me out there. I can't standing back there waiting. But we do a little pre-show shot, and I kind of thank, whoever our guests are out, and get everybody a drink. We raise one and say, win the night on 3, and then we go. So that's a little different. Y'all can't have scenarios like that. So we like to do it the to calm the nerves. So
What are
y'all
you-
are always everybody. Huh?
What are you usually shooting? What's your drink? What's your drink?
I have a, we anything that people want. I mean, right now we have I have my own Sugarland Shine flavored pre-show punch that we kind of do because we're involved with them. To see them involved with NASCAR too, that's pretty cool. So we do that a lot, but then also, hey, if y'all ever come, I'll give you the pick of your choice. You pick whatever you want. So
Cole's very hospitable whenever it comes to drinking. So
everybody's doing some
well, y'all,
mixers.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
What else is on your rider? I'm always curious. Like, what do you want to be backstage before you go out? Obviously, you want to kind of toast and celebrate, but are there certain snacks? Is there something specific that has to be backstage for you?
I honestly would have to look at my rider to see what all is on there, but we try to, and it's always been this way. You hear horror stories about this, all the stuff people want, and I'm like, I don't ever want to be that guy. So I kind of keep it. We'll go back and scratch stuff off because you're getting the same thing every day. I mean, you'll look under the bus and we'll look like a Costco or something. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. So we'll trim it down and try to keep it easy on the folks that are taking care of us. But nothing for me. Just something cold to drink, and we always have catering and stuff like that. So I'm pretty low maintenance. If we need anything, we keep stuff on the bus. But I know that's not a very entertaining answer. But for me, we keep it try to keep it low maintenance. So.
No, Cole demands caviar before every show, for sure. Every show,
Yeah.
no matter where he is, demands it. Got to have it.
I've completely forgotten where I've come from, yeah.
Well, man, we won't keep you. Thanks for coming on, dude. It's good to see you.
Dude, absolutely. Y'all are the best. And like I said, I'm a big fan of what y'all do. I'm glad y'all are back racing. Glad you're back in the studio getting to, do the podcast. So y'all ever need anything from me, let me know. Y'all come see a show. I'll catch y'all around the race hopefully sometime soon.
Yes, sir. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Good luck to you, brother.
Thank you.
Y'all.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Don't forget to, Cole's got that tour August 20th in Bangor, Maine. He's touring with Thomas Rhett and Gabby Barrett. So that's nice to, I think it goes from August all the way to October. So, and they actually the last two shows are in Charlotte and Raleigh.
Oh, perfect.
So,
hopefully
when are those?
a weeknight for us.
It's October 8th and 9th, so I don't think I'll be able to go. But I was looking at it right when it came out, and I was like,
doing then?
Let me guess.
Yeah,
October 8th, we would be
I mean, it's
like
playoff time.
Kansas or something, maybe Kansas.
October, Richmond.
Richmond.
No.
Wait, October
Hold on.
8th is a Wednesday.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hold on.
Wait, stop the presses.
Wait. October 8th. That's a Friday.
Sorry, September. Shit, I was a month
I
off.
can look at my
October 8th
calendar.
is a Friday, but October 10th we run at the Roval. So we're going to be here.
We're here.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I know that is months
Texas.
into the future, but we're doing a limited run of these podcasts.
Hey,
Maybe,
that's not a bad idea.
Before he comes for his show, or we could do a remote one where he's doing the concert.
Yeah, he plays in Charlotte October 8th.
Yeah,
and
that's
Raleigh on the 9th. That's Friday before the Roval.
Where are they playing? Where are they playing?
It does not say.
Okay.
It does not say. But oh boy.
Oh boy.
Listen.
Yeah.
You can enjoy music. And not
sober.
I've been trying to tell myself this for a long time, that I can enjoy music sober in concerts.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm not sure I've done it yet.
Sure you've done it?
Yeah.
But no, that'd be good. Yeah, it's nice that they finally announced that tour. Or a tour. I mean,
anything.
I want to see live music so bad.
Yeah.
Like it is.
I know.
And I want to play. Like before, it was like I could take or leave playing. Really, like you don't really realize how much you miss it
until you're not
it's
doing
gone.
it.
Yeah. Like I would play just about anything at this point. Like any charity event, you need a band, call up Dog Ear. We'll frickin' play.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be great when everything starts. I mean, yeah, like Cole said, he hadn't played a live show within an audience, not like a Zoom show since
doesn't
March.
count.
Last March. That's a year.
That's around the time that the
pandemic hit.
Well, but when I remember going to see Sturgill Simpson and Tyler Childers, and that was the last show, and I think it was like either the 12th or the 4th, like it was right around that same time when he said March 13th. I was like, That's when all of the concerts started.
Everything shut down.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Those guys haven't been touring.
Yeah.
Or haven't played any live show in a year.
You would, to his point, like part of you would be worried you lost your like mojo. Like what's your stage presence like?
Yeah.
Or you just go out there and you're just gonna like crush it because you've got all this pent up.
Yeah. Could you imagine their first show back?
Yeah.
Insane.
Like, it'd be great. Like not play for a year.
Well, I really do wonder. Like during a pandemic, I had these whole ideas of like I'm gonna write. I'm going to do this, and I didn't do shit.
Your brain is on survival mode.
Yeah.
I thought that too. I was like, maybe I'll write a novel. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll learn a skill that I don't have. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
No.
You have to be easy on yourself. You didn't fail the pandemic just because you didn't do something new or...
We took all that creative energy that I like could have spent on that and put it on like making sure that NASCAR videos made it to the internet.
There you go.
Right.
Via all of this Zoom stuff, and which was good that we had him on Zoom, but we're in the studio. So the things we learned in the pandemic, we're applying to.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I hate Zoom. I absolutely hate it.
I had one today, and I had two today.
Yeah, I hate it. I was thankful for it today to have Cole, but I can't. I don't like it one bit. To whoever invented Zoom,
we can punt them like a rabid
bobcat.
Bobcat.
Squirrel thing.
Yeah. Speaking of, I had a transition from what you were talking about before the show.
What?
Before the show, you said you had a topic you wanted to talk about. And it kind of like went with the animal.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I've lost it. We've gone so many directions. A topic I wanted to talk about.
Speaking of rabid animals, living on heads.
I would just like to. We went so many different directions. I completely forgot I brought this up. I would just be want to bring up a topic about somebody's haircut that I just have a lot of questions. Mm-hmm. So, and I think it's been brought to my attention more so because he's been in the booth, and he was in the booth with you a couple of times. We were talking about none other than Austin Dillon. I'm not sure I'm a fan of his haircut.
It's different.
When it's freshly cut. So when it's like very closely shaved, like almost bald on the sides, and then it has like the tuft of hair on the top, I just don't know what look he's going for.
You know, he always had that look of like shaved sides.
Yeah, he always had
kind
shaved
of shorter hair on top though, but
maybe that's it. Maybe it's because it's longer on top. Like it
flows.
It's flowing, but it's like shaved and then flowy.
Yeah,
yeah, like completely shaved,
like bald.
Yeah,
almost bald, shaven down. I saw it at
what's it like? I guess what's it like in person?
I saw it at Martinsville, and I kind of like kept looking at it.
Okay,
I was like, "That's interesting, man." Like, you know, it's me choice. Personally. It's not. I like the flow on top.
More
but
power to him.
If it was everywhere, I think it'd be. That's more what I like.
Your
but the flow on top is awesome.
Yeah.
The really shaved sides is that's just a style that he likes.
I guess though he's like a UFC fan, right? And don't a couple of those fighters have hairstyles like that? I know
it's an older, like I know in the like 40s that was kind of like
a
style to have it real close
or
like
martial arts
thing. Yeah, but
like a martial arts thing. Aren't there martial arts artists that have hair like that? Anyway,
I don't really follow
the first time I saw it, it just caught me off guard because I wasn't used to his hair. It's usually very short or much shorter on top, but there's like a flow on the top and nothing on the sides.
It looked like a mustache. Like when you're looking at it head on, when you guys were in the side by side, that like it looked like he had like one of those like handlebar mustaches on his head.
On his head. Yeah. Oh yeah, because the way it kind of parted.
It went with his outfit. Mm-hmm. Like if it had been here on his nose, like it would have like that would have been badass. But
he takes some fashion style, personal grooming risks. So
hey,
more power to him.
I like the flow up top.
Yeah.
It's like
if he grew a little bit more on the sides, I think that'd be my vote. Way thumbs up.
How much would somebody have to pay you to do that to your hair?
Like 6 figures.
6 figures.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, like 6 figures.
Your hair grows so fast, though.
I don't care. Like I'm not a fan of the bald sides like that. For me personally, I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I like it tight on the sides in the summer just because it's...
Tight on the sides is different than...
But, I mean, I'll go
like
tighter,
bald.
Tight on the sides is different than like a 1 or a 0 on the sides.
I'm going like 2 to 3 on the sides. Yeah. Maybe a 4. There was something that I was going to say. Oh, yeah, his fashion choices and all that.
Yeah.
It's like Cole said, sometimes you have to, they might be bad ideas, but you have to get them out and you got to try them.
True.
To see if they work. So like the hair thing, maybe it's just like, I'm going to try it, see if it works. If it doesn't, it grows back. Hair grows.
He's about the only driver I can picture with that haircut. Yeah. Like if I had seen that haircut like on a mannequin. What?
BJ McLeod.
That's a new level.
You could picture BJ McLeod. Well, I guess he kind of has that.
But it's long.
Yeah. His is like long to where it curtains the sides, so you can't even tell that they're shaved.
One side.
One side.
It curtains one side.
Yeah.
He is like a man of mystery to me.
Yeah.
BJ McLeod.
He is. Yes.
A lot of like studded and bedazzled jeans.
Yes.
A very
like Affliction-esque.
Gothy skull. There are a lot of skulls involved.
I think he also maybe dyes his hair black. Like it's like jet black.
Yeah. I've always had like great interactions with him when we've done stuff for like media.
Oh, super nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice
guy. It's just you don't expect that nice out of like the
He's
exterior
a man
that he
of
presents.
mystery.
Yeah. Stereotyping right there, bud.
Yeah.
God,
textbook.
Jeez, Chuck.
Stereotype.
That's why you got to break through the
Here he is trying to break the mold, trying to be like not the typical NASCAR driver in the I don't know, boots and flannel and.
But I'm recognizing the typical.
That wasn't for you, Ryan. That was not for you.
For those listening,
by the way, your boots are very nice. The ostrich.
I don't want to be. No, don't worry about it.
For those listening, he was basically just recreating the image that's on his shirt right now. By giving the finger.
I
to,
would honestly though, I would say that there's not a typical look for a driver anymore as much as there used to be. Like I wouldn't even put you in that category because you have like a pop culture interest that you wouldn't necessarily pin on like a stereotypical what people would think NASCAR driver. I don't know. I think we've actually moved away from there being like a
everyone dresses different. Like you get a good variety of.
There's still a distinct NASCAR look now. It's like the skateboard shoes, jeans, and like sponsor T-shirt.
There's a lot of guys
are you calling
doing
out Dale Jr.?
No, well, I mean it kind of like that, but then they've got the kind of low down ball caps.
Yeah.
Like I think like Kurt Busch kind of does that a lot. There is a distinct look. It's not. I'm trying to think of what you would actually. It's like skaterish almost, but not.
Yeah, a lot of guys do that.
Boy.
Yeah.
He said, "See you later."
I don't own a pair of skate shoes, so I don't. I like.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I wear boots like every day.
Yeah.
Even in the summer, unless I'm wearing shorts, then obviously I'm not gonna wear boots. But
I'm trying to picture what shoes you wear with shorts though. When I've seen you in shorts, and I can't recall.
Like tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Like Puma tennis shoes or something like that.
He's wearing Crocs.
Crocs. Yeah. Yeah, tennis shoes. I don't really wear sandals. I got ugly feet, so I don't really wear sandals.
Don't your feet get hot in the summer though?
Not really.
No,
because they're used to being in.
Plus, we are completely ignoring the fact that you're all tatted up, so that. Completely.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah. For those of you listening on the podcast, Ryan now has full sleeves.
It's not a secret.
He got a neck tat that says "No regrets."
No regrets, though.
Regrets. Regrets.
Ironically,
got a belly tat to show you where I'm from.
Yeah.
What other
Hotfoot, Ohio.
What other drivers have tattoos?
I mean, Bubba has a couple tiny ones. Well, he doesn't only have the Richard Petty one.
Yeah, he has a Richard.
One for his grandma on his shoulder. Chase has one for his grandma on his like mid thigh.
Really?
Not a lot of people know that. Yeah, I might have just called him out for it. No, but he posted a picture on Instagram. You could see it.
Like swim trunks or something.
It's like up here, and it's for his grandma who passed away.
You can't hide that much longer because the short shorts are apparently coming back for the males.
They're getting higher. I don't mind a good old pair of short shorts, man.
They don't bother me.
Let them float.
They clearly don't bother Chuck.
No. They don't bother me.
I like seeing them legs on them.
So I had this discussion on the news the other day, and some people were adamantly against it.
So the short shorts are great. Okay, I'm a big fan of short shorts, like up here.
Yeah.
That's a little too high. I have a pair of jorts I cut myself. They go up to here.
Yeah.
Those are just for fun.
Mm-hmm. Kicking around
Wait,
for fun.
what kind of
Just
fun?
for fun. Like going and playing like softball or something. Or, washing cars or something.
Yeah.
So
No shirt, just the jean shorts.
Just the jean shorts and cowboy boots.
Are you like spraying yourself with the the?
No, that's just sexual. Okay. We won't go there. But 5 inches above your knee.
Okay.
That's not bad. But I've seen people. This really grinds my gears or hurts me. When your boxers are longer than your shorts.
Oh, that's
I've seen kids do that.
big
Mainly
mistake.
college kids do that, and it drives me insane.
They don't know any better.
I can't like that.
Get compression shorts that are shorter. Like, if you're going to have that, don't just wear boxers that are literally an inch longer than your shorts.
Or just go commando.
That's a bold strategy.
That is, especially with short shorts, that is an extremely bold strategy.
I don't know.
If I sit like this with my short shorts,
I don't
we're
really-
getting right here.
Don't they make the short shorts that also have the
They do.
basket of
Some of them do, like built-in
such-
underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
some of them do.
I got a pair of the silkies. They're like the they call
Basketball
them
shorts?
Ranger panties is what they call them.
Ranger panties.
They're basically running shorts with the built-in thing, but they're like maybe a 1 or 2 inch inseam. They're very short.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
short. But
and how do you feel about them?
they're very comfortable.
Yeah, it's like
They're
you're running
yeah.
in underwear.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I'm a fan of either running in those or even sleeping in them, like because it's just
Sure.
yeah, they're good. Like camping, I'll take those to kind of have as
I
Right.
like that opens up lots of opportunities to get bitten by more things in more places.
If you're in the sleeping bag, then it doesn't really matter at that
Okay.
point. So you're,
Unless things creep in there.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
creepy
which maybe you welcome that.
Oh,
Hey!
It's been a long pandemic, so
Oh. How is the dating world going for you, Charles?
yeah.
I mean, it's been. I've been
You
on
still on the apps?
How are the apps changed during the pandemic as compared to pre-pandemic? That's what I would like to know.
So they have polarized.
Okay.
Like people are putting in stuff about if you got a picture of yourself in a mask, go ahead and swipe left.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no, it's
just
gotten
spit.
aggressive.
I should be wearing a mask. I'm fully vaccinated, so
Yeah,
I mean,
got the full vax thing, and people are putting that on there too. It's
Really?
like,
Full
I'm
vax.
fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
Like that's
Ooh.
yeah.
Hey.
Well. I'm willing to meet without a mask.
Isn't that
Yeah.
that's crazy?
It's been interesting to watch it evolve.
I'm sure
throughout
politics too. Were people doing
Yeah,
politics all
yeah.
last year?
People are wearing their political brand on their sleeve and in their photos, and it's like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
to me, I'm not going to put a political message on a dating app because one, that shouldn't matter. The person should be the thing that matters. Like it should be, do you get along with this person? Yes. Can you disagree? Yes, you can disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. And I enjoy a good, lively debate. But when you're like in your face about stuff, like it's like, just shut up and move on.
So do you have that you're vaxxed on your profile?
I do not.
Okay.
I don't know when the last time I actually updated the
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
thing. So.
Do you think you would get more right swipes if you put you're fully vaccinated on your profile?
I don't know. And
Yeah.
like I'm one of those like I don't change a lot of things on my social media. So like part of me is like I should change it and see what happens.
How
I
soon?
think you should. Yeah, like is it like 5 minutes, boom,
Right.
new match,
Right.
or swiped right? Yeah.
Also, what's the timeline before the new pup makes it on the dating app? Because
Yeah, that's a thing
that's
right there.
that's a chick magnet.
It's a conversation starter. Like so my next door neighbor is an attractive female, right? And she's got a dog that lives in her yard.
Is she single?
I don't know.
Why have you not inquired?
I'm a shy person outside of like these confines. Like
The
I
safe
can
space.
I can play the gregarious person on TV.
Yeah.
But in real life, I'm like,
I think that's how most people are.
so I was getting
I
out of
think
the car.
actually all three of us are like that.
Yeah.
I was getting out of the car with Dolly yesterday, and her dog was in the backyard, and she was doing something, and she said, "Hey," And I turned and like made eye contact, and she was talking to the dog. And then I just had this moment of like, I have a dog too now? No?
Huh.
Okay, I'm going to go inside and just like, my tail's going to be between my legs. So like that sort of awkward moment of you weren't talking to me when you said, hey, you were talking to your dog. So.
Okay.
Those are awkward moments.
Yeah.
I've had those a few times.
But it could.
Maybe you need to conveniently make a hole in the fence that gets
Goes
your
into her
dog
yard?
into her
Yeah.
yard.
There you go.
Well, then I'm climbing the fence into her yard, and then it's just awkward because then it's like, why are you climbing the fence in my yard?
No, that's when you go to the front door and you say, I'm sorry, but I think my dog's in your yard.
Yeah.
No euphemisms. Yet.
Yet.
But if you want it to be, then
I can put my dog in your yard later.
and
That's just good old-fashioned fun, right?
And the thought that I had was, well, front yard or backyard?
Well, you have
like, that's where
you have a big deck, so
yeah, I got a big deck in the backyard, so you know,
Yeah.
sounds like you need to
our backyard's tough.
act on this, and
Yeah, and then act on it before we have another podcast.
that's what I was
going to
say.
have an update.
Ryan, you are right on my level.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need an update.
We're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
What, do you know her name?
No.
You know you can look these things up on Charmec Real Estate Lookup.
Is that not creepy though?
That is creepy.
Did I not tell you last year I met somebody via a...
LinkedIn.
No, it was first via Redfin, then via LinkedIn. It was a real estate website. Looking at houses. Anyway, I digress.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a little creepy.
It's not. And luckily
Did
the
you
dude
look
didn't
them
think it
up,
was...
or did she look?
I
or did he look
loved
them
the
up?
house a lot, found out who owned it, and just told them I wish I was in the market. Good luck with the sale. One thing led to another. We had a lot of common interests.
Yada yada yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
You just yada yada over the best part.
Yada,
That's
yada,
it.
yada.
You use your imagination.
We're married now.
Seinfeld.
We're not. He moved to Texas.
Yeah.
There's
speaking
that.
of looking up things, your like addresses online.
Yeah.
I get fan mail to my house.
Oh.
That would freak me out.
Yeah, because I was a dumbass and I didn't buy my house under a new name or a fake name. Or,
Wait, what would your
What?
fake name be?
Or
well,
do you
you can't like have a fake name
like an
but,
LLC?
Like yeah, like I. Bought
Do you
it
check
under a
into
random
places though, like make reservations or for hotels or restaurants with a fake name or your real name?
person. No, my name. Well, the team does it. Like if I get a hotel, like for a race, the team puts it there, and then they.
If your celebrity status just got otherworldly because you're in movies and yada yada yada, more yada yadas, what would your fake name of choice be so that you could fly under the radar?
I don't know. I really don't know. That's a tough one to make up on the spot.
Wiener McTavish.
Wiener McTavish. See, that sounds too much like a fake name, though.
Yeah.
You know, you got to like do like Dewey Cox or something.
But that is a made up like Dewey Cox.
Yeah.
You don't want none of this, man.
You don't want it. I want some of that shit.
Reginald P. Buckingham. Like,
That
There you
does
go.
not
Yeah.
sound real.
Walter Johnson. Johnson.
Dick Johnson.
Dick Brooks. Now we're just doing names.
Yeah. I don't know. Dewey Cox would be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that sounds realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do like just a complete, like just like John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
Like
We got JFK. He's back from the grave.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like,
George
what?
Washington.
And
But
then
they'd be
you
like,
say,
"There's-
yeah, I get that a lot. I
They'd
mean,
be like, wow, my parents really wanted to name me.
they're history buffs.
Yeah, they liked him as a president, so our last name was Roosevelt, so they named me Theodore.
Yeah.
Get it all the time. I go by Theo or
Teddy.
TR if you want.
TR.
Or Teddy
Tedward.
or Daddy.
Yeah. Hey, bully.
But I said, I get fan mail sent to the house. PSA for any fans who send stuff to my house: if you send autograph cards to my house, I'd say they're going in the trash.
What if they send it in a self-addressed stamped envelope?
They're going in the trash.
Okay.
Send it to Penske. I don't know if I'm a jerk for saying that.
No.
But don't send autograph requests to my home because it will not be signed. It will be.
I don't think that's a jerk move. I one time
It's part of it.
when I was
send to Penske. I will happily sign it for you at Penske.
Yeah.
But don't send it to my house.
It's creepy when it's at your house.
Yeah.
That's because like that takes a set. to one, look up somebody's address, like figure out where they live, and then send them something.
Yeah.
Like that takes some cojones.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of with you. I don't know how I feel about
it. Feels very invasive.
Yeah.
Because if you do it, you sign one.
You got to do them all.
They're going to keep on coming.
Yeah.
So I will sign anything you got at Penske.
And that is
200 Penske Way, Mooresville, North Carolina. Send it there.
What is the zip code?
I don't know. You can look it up. Go to Google Maps and look up Penske Racing.
Yeah.
Do people
go to my house
typically request a hero card sign, or do they send photos they've printed out of you to get signed?
It's mainly like the baseball cards.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is the weirdest thing you've had sent to your house, or do you even want to?
Sent to my house from
a fan?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't think too weird. There was one I got. Like someone used to send me a bunch of gift cards and
gift
stuff.
Cards?
Like Chick-fil-A gift cards, Amazon gift cards, amazing gifts.
Yeah.
Send them to my parents' house. People send stuff to my parents' house too, for my dad and for me. And
do they ever combine it, like trying to save money, and they send it to Dave and Ryan Blaney?
Oh yeah, they'll have cards of me and my dad. But nothing really weird. Just like gift cards, which was like really nice.
I didn't
mind that.
So did you use the gift cards?
I used some of them, and then some of them I gave like to people.
So you didn't throw those.
You
away.
regifted the gift
No, I
cards.
didn't throw those away.
So if you don't want Ryan to throw away your gift,
Don't send shit to my house.
make it in the form of gift cards, and
No.
you're okay.
No.
Unless it's gift cards to PDQ or Chick-fil-A.
We might have to cut out this whole segment because I just don't want people sending me random shit now. Then my address will be floating around everywhere.
No, that's fair.
Don't punt cats and don't send things to Ryan.
Yeah, please don't.
I think this is actually good. It's a public service announcement.
Yeah, but I think it's bad though, 'cause the people who haven't looked up my address are now going to be like, "Well, I wonder where Ryan Blaney lives."
It helps
they're
helps
going to
the
look
fans.
up where Kim or I live.
Yeah, look up where.
Don't.
Send Kim and Chuck shit. How about that?
Don't do
Send
that.
Kim and Chuck stuff to their house. Look it up. They live in Charlotte.
Or
both of them.
look up my neighbor and figure out her name.
Honestly, you can find anybody's information anywhere. This isn't like a new thing. If you're discovering this, I feel bad because you've been living under a rock in the rock ages.
I mean,
Stone Age, rock ages.
It's like I not really changed my name. I just used my full name on Facebook, and it's like people that listen to the show have found me on Facebook. It's like Tony Stewart is.
Yeah.
Like sorry, I just outed Tony. Sorry. It's not like.
Yeah, I don't use my real.
Yeah.
I changed my full name, my full real name on Facebook to something else because I was. First of all, I hate Facebook, so I have like a queue of friend requests. Even people like I know, and I'm like, I'm about to delete my account.
I have it because it's connected to things for NASCAR. So
I also can tell when people only know me by social media because they'll call me Kimmy, not Kim. And the only people that call me Kimmy are like my mom and dad.
And the MRN reporters.
And then a couple people that know me really well.
On the off air, on the back channel.
Yeah.
Let's go to Kimmy for a song. Kimmy.
It's trademark.
So.
All right, I think we've covered it a lot here.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Thank you everyone for joining. Hopefully you didn't make it to this far into the show to hear about what we talked about the last 5-10 minutes. But tune in whenever we do another one of these.
It's a surprise and delight season.
Yeah, delightful surprise.
Good luck down there in Talladega.
Appreciate that. You guys, you're probably not going.
I will.
You're going, and
I
you'll
will be there too.
Everyone's going to be in Talladega. So
it's a celebration.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Thank you for Cole Swindell for joining us today.
Yes, thank you, Cole.
And scene.